Is that a new character?
When I've been playing this campaign the whole time.
Really? Holy shit. Is that a new picture?
No, same picture.
You guys have only met him once.
Oh.
What the?
Yeah, all my answers were true and accurate.
100%. Ah. And so the fate of Kendall Keep again lies in your hands. A task unfinished to be revisited. Kendall Keep is right there on the Greyhawk travel map. So as the sun rises and breakfast is served, and you guys actually went into, I forgot, you guys went into Lawfwick and secured a place to sleep.
Oh. Oh yeah, that was before we were planning just to head back out, right?
Well, you guys hadn't made a decision as to what the next things you were going to exactly do. I was assuming perhaps a reprovisioning and...
Let's see.
Is anybody at level up capability? No. Oh, man. And Witchy.
Yep.
Are you doing what we talked about?
Oh yeah. Yep. I'll get with you one day and put it all into a new sheet.
Okay.
I've got it all written down and I've got it in my game because that's where I was doing it. I have to change a couple of things about it because I can't be the particular class. I can be the class, but I can't be the specialty because I don't have one stat. So I'll just have to stick with the basic class rather than be a specialist. Which doesn't do, it makes him as good as he would be normally. He just loses 3 spells, that's all. Which isn't a lot in the long run.
No. And you said he was going to be an apprentice, so he's starting out at level 2. Is that right?
No, I based him on the same experience that Hearn started. So, but he's still,
It'll actually be, the experience will actually be a bit different.
Okay, so give me an idea of what it's going to be. Okay, because it was 36. So, if it's unless it gets like 5 grand more, it's not going to make any difference. But either way, what he wants to be is the apprentice to the dude in the tower, because he's got to be an archmage. He's got to be at least level 18 to do the spell that he did on the dwarf. So that puts him at level 18. So he could have potentially have had an apprentice or somebody that just came to him. And I chose academia.
He won't have an apprentice, that mage.
Okay, so has he ever had an apprentice? Because I don't need to be working for him. It'd just be somebody I came to
Yes.
scarf some knowledge on. Because academia
That would
or
work
the
out.
academist.
That would work out better.
Yep. So I came to him to study for whatever he's got, a language or some history or something I didn't have. Because it says, and the only advantages they get is, one, they have like a circle of contacts that they like, librarians and sages and people like that. So I thought, okay, that makes perfect sense. So maybe I spent the last couple of months with him learning knitting or something. And then I've got some strange skills. I've got artistic expression. He's a sculptor. And he also has blacksmith, because they make academists or academists make things. They specialize in making stuff, whether it'll be books or whatever, it doesn't matter. But blacksmith and sculpture adds to something much further down the line, because with sculpture and blacksmith, then if he ever gets to, I think it's 16th, 15th level, that's the basic skills for maybe making a golem, which is what mages do. They make gargoyles to protect their tower and golems to protect themselves. So he's got all the skills. So he's got sculpture and he's got blacksmith. But the blacksmith isn't to do with golem making. The blacksmith is because that's how he supports himself. I go along and go to a forge and say, pay him a couple of gold or whatever, use his forge, repair whatever stuff I need repairing, horseshoes. No weapons or armor, because it's not armor or weaponsmith. It's just a typical blacksmith. And I thought, he's got to have a way of making money. So he's a professional blacksmith. Sculpture is his hobby. And then he's got like languages because of his intelligence, and I can't remember what else he got. I might have did I give him cooking? No, etiquette. He's very polite.
You could export him from your campaign and import him into this one.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't finished him. I've got to change his class around now. I've got a blank character sheet in this one already. I did it earlier. I logged on and the game was open, so I created a blank character sheet, and then I had to ask Scoot a question because I really didn't know. And I was like, I can't remember if that was a yes or no. So if it was a yes, then I would have been a specialist version of him. But if it's a no, I'm not putting my highest stat in Constitution for a mage. Yeah. Well, I've got a 17, and I thought if I put it in Intelligence, he gets a crap ton of languages, which is much better for the party and much better for him. And he eventually gets, if he eventually survives that long, he can master and use 8th level spells. If I put it in Constitution, he loses that point of 17. Yes, he's good at System Shock and Resurrection ones, but he doesn't get the extra hit point because only fighters get it. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll make him an elf as a fighter mage. And I was like, no, because then he gets even less Constitution because you get -1. So I just made him a human.
All right. So I'm going to figure, what are you guys going to do in the interim while you're here in Lothwick? Wish we would have got this character rolled up and brought into the game prior, but we don't. So,
well, you've got to do all this stuff if he gets any items and stuff, because I don't know what he's going to get. He doesn't even have a staff. They don't even get staffs. It's freaking crazy. The class does, but the kit doesn't. So I went with the kit. I thought, well, I'll take the worst of both worlds, because in the thing it says you get mages get staffs or quarter and daggers, but the kit says dagger, dart, sling, and
So
feathers.
Varric has no plans of anything to do in Lawford since he just met everybody. He's kind of hanging out and he'll follow along with what the group has in mind, considering he thinks they may already be onto something.
Yep.
Depending on how close it is to rutting season, Hearn's getting ready to leave for a week anyway, because you don't want him in the party while he's doing that.
Oh, you got 3 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks.
So he's beginning to feel those urges, like the same as last year, and it's like, got on, not that I'm going to tell anybody else I'm going to go over and shag some deer. I'll be back in a week. They'll be like,
Yeah,
what?
We're not playing that out.
Bestiality.
That's
Yep.
What happens in
Play
Hawaii stays in Hawaii.
The dough.
exactly.
Yeah.
Whatever you do in Crystal Mist Mountains stays in the Crystal Mist Mountains.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be the mountains. It'll be.
I don't care where it is.
Yeah. Well, that's why he's leaving the party. He's not going to turn around and say, "I'll be back in the morning." Disheveled hair
don't
out
ask,
the way.
don't tell situation.
Yep.
There.
Yeah. I'm not. That's why I said I'm not even going to tell him why he's leaving. It'll be a case of I'll be back in about a week. Minus his horns.
So
they won't be as big as normal.
fug.
Michael just needs to get some more rations. That's about it.
Haven't you got to repair some of your armor because of that critical you took from the golem?
I don't know.
Yes, you would.
Okay.
So
I'll
does the cleric, because the cleric got his head caved in because he lost teeth and everything. Now he's not here, but I know he said he had to go to the church, which is probably going to take a day or so for him to, and then he might have something else. Because, like I said, Hearn being a druid of cleric of sorts, i.e., a druid, knows that when you upset your god or deity in any form, then you have to appease them by doing tasks. So I'm expecting him to come back with potentially a task that he has to do, but so he can go and become the cleric we all know and love, rather than whatever it was he became after that. So it's the same with druids. If you piss off your deity, then you have to go and do something. Paladin, same thing. If you piss off your deity, you lose your paladin until you fix it.
Yep.
So I'm expecting the dwarf to come back and say, "Oh, we've got that he's got to do X, whatever Scoot's planning for him to do." And Hearn will help him if I'm still, if I'm not out doing my thing, then Hearn will help him because I like the dwarf. I think he's honourable, or he was.
The Dwarven Cavalier.
No, he's a dwarven cleric, I think.
A cleric. The Cavalier's going off to a tower to get his fortune fulfilled and then retire from life.
Yeah, probably.
Say that again?
I don't know.
I missed that. All right.
Well, we could go help him alleviate some of this treasure and retire from life.
Who, the mage or the dwarf? Dwarfs are not that rich.
The Cavalier. That's what he's going off to do.
Well, the Cavalier. So the backstory on the Cavalier is that once they started approaching Lothwick, the Cavalier. Well, even before then, when they were down,
lost his mind.
They were down in Westburn.
Yeah.
He had decided that I'm done with the yeomanry. I want to go out to the far reaches of the east, down past the Pomarge, past the Bright Desert. He wanted to go off and just explore that part of the world, the Great Kingdom area. And so he decided on his own that's what they were going to do, and he was using them as a vessel with the return of the freed folk, the freedmen, to Hardby and Safeton and the Woolly Bay area and various regions along the Wild Coast. I was going to use that as a vessel for him to get to that part of the world and then split there, but then he kind of started doing crazy speak and
Lost his mind.
lost his mind and decided that it was in his best interest. Now, this is a cavalier, mind you, in his best interest to whether the party was going to come with him or not, he was going to head back down to Kendall Keep, because in Kendall Keep the party has a sizable loot hoard down there, and with a essentially an apartment that was gifted to them, which has various articles of value. And so he was going to go down there and take his portion of them, and then I don't know what his plan was after that. And so the last that the party knew, which was probably a week or 2 weeks post where you are now in the Greyhawk timeline, was decided to head mid-shift straight down to Kendall Keep. Let's see, Thodan and Eagle Eye would be able to give you the actual breakdown of what was going on down in Kendall Keep, and that was they ran into there was some issues down there with a cave system that they had uncovered and discovered, that there was some battles going on between control of, and upon their redeeming or clearing out the place in order to discover the root cause, they uncovered a cult of what appeared at the time to be Ayus that had set up shop in some of the more underground, in a secreted temple that was underground within one of the cave systems. It turns out that it really wasn't Ayus, but it was being masqueraded as Ayus, but really the deity behind it was, or the worshippers behind them, that which was going on there was, give me a second here, I forgot. Was it Nerl? No.
Nerull? Nerull, N-E-R-U-L-L, Nerull?
Yeah, I think it was Nerl. I had a picture, but now that picture is missing. What the hell? Oh, damn. What the hell just happened to my fantasy grounds? Oh, damn it. Oh, full screen this image. So I'm missing pictures here. Alright.
If you're in a different folder.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened with this. This is, should have still been there. I'm trying to see the logo. Yeah, it was Nerull. And I will put the, because the statues had some of the statues had a cloak over them, but when the cloak was removed off of one of the statues, this image, which I'm going to put in general chat, this is what was carved into all of the statues.
Okay.
And so as they started to find their way into the lower reaches of this cave system, they encountered a sacrifice in progress of an elven maiden, and so they had attempted to stop the sacrifice, but they lacked the fortitude to be able to do that. And apparently, on their retreat, the sacrifice was completed, and when they came back, they encountered some minor demons. And it took all that they had to take out one of them, and so they again backtracked out of the cave system and went back to Kendall Keep, and they were sent to go to Westburn in order to find the possibility of, they decided to go to Westburn, I should say, in order to try and get some more magic to be able to take on this fight. And that was at least a month out. And at this point in time, nobody knows what has happened to the area. One of the other things is that there was a battle going between the two factions that were attempting to gain control over the area, and that being orcs and hobgoblins and some gnolls. And the last that they went through the area after unleashing the hellfire that had been brought down, the canyon itself that these cave systems were in was ravished with burning bodies of both factions. So whatever, according to Thodan and Eagle Eye, whatever was unleashed by this had made a desolate region of that canyon, and it is likely under some other control now. Who can guess as to how far that has reached out at this point? On the way through, Westburn was sending a contingent of soldiers down to Kendall Keep, it being a regiment of probably 120 soldiers, but nobody has heard anything since, and nobody from the party has inquired anywhere. No gossip has been ascertained at this point in time as to what is going on down there. That could be because it's been being kept hush-hush from the rest of the populace in order to control fear. Crispin was aware of it, and he had the conversations with the current party as to the importance of dealing with this. Hence the wagon train that was requested to come from Longspear, which has not arrived and is at least 5 days late. And that's what prompted him to ask the party to go and see what happened to this wagon train, this caravan that was supposed to have returned with the promise of some magical items that could possibly help out in the staving of and freeing and redeeming of the Kendall Keep region, if it is even redeemable at this point in time. A month of demon infestation, maybe a month and a half. Who knows what good fun things have happened. But it certainly will be an adventure.
Oh my god.
Right. So the question is, which way do we go? We want to go down to the caves of chaos where the demons are? Whatever?
Hell no. What do you think we are?
Well, as it stood, the first step would be that the party needs to figure out what happened to the caravan, which is to the east, in order to get said magic items if they are still gettable, in order to assist in the efforts that are going to be needed to take care of what is down to the southwest in Kendall Keep.
Ah.
And the word is that there's hope that it wasn't in the Little Hills, that it was hoped that the caravan had made its way out of the Little Hills before anything had come to it, because if it was in the Little Hills, it ain't going to be good.
We have any information on where this caravan was last known to be or last seen?
It was last seen leaving Longspear. There has been no communication as to if anywhere along the trail to there. Likely would have went down New Road, from New Road to Longspear, as that's the most direct route, which does, as long as you're within a strongholded region, does have a 20 square mile protectorate around it. There haven't been any word in anything in the close approximate region, as it's quite a few days travel out to each of the different strongholds along this path. And so any communication between the ones that are within close proximity of Loftwick, and I'd say that would push you up to probably the escarpment at this point in time. And then the escarpment, if you're looking at the travel map that I put, would be like right in here. That would be a reasonable within 5 days. Having word of any of that, nobody has seen it to this point. So that being said, you're looking at anywhere along this path.
Oh my god.
That it could have been waylaid, but you don't know. Maybe one of these, like down here, has seen it and it disappeared between there and here.
My god.
But as far as you know, it's a safe bet that they haven't reached here.
Yep.
It seems like we just need to start going checkpoint to checkpoint until last known point of origin. How long is the trip to the first to the fort? First one, about a week, you said?
To
We were to start heading to meet the caravan the way it should be coming down.
so you're
Yeah,
looking
good.
at about 4 days to that point.
I guess the real question is, if we had a week's worth of supplies to get there, would we be able to restock once we got there? At that point, is it
Yes.
it's a stronghold or something along those lines?
There's majority along the road's going to be strongholds. There might be a scattered village here and there that is protected by that stronghold. For the most part, their populace in the world is very, very small, so any population is going to live along these types of main roads. Once you get off of the main roads, it's going to be no man's land, and so danger is high. Danger is going to be high along even main roads, especially between patrols that go out between them. So there are unpatrolled areas. Expect the danger level to be deadly. You have a reasonable expectation of being able to resupply at a stronghold area. You're going to figure, though, it could be a day to 2 days travel between strongholds. Once you get to the little hills, though, it's kind of where it gets really bad, because if you're not within the protectorate region of Longspear, which is going to be a 20-mile radius, if that, it's going to be almost a no man's land. Maybe 3 days, 4 days travel, you'll hit a strong post or a stronghold. And it's known that that area is rife with giant activity and other creatures of fable.
I think we should probably plan and go and find this caravan then.
Let's do it after I get my repairs and the rations and stuff. And should we get water and stuff for the barrel and what else? Food for our horses and stuff. Should be good.
Oh shit!
What?
You guys have unapplied experience.
Uh-oh. By how much?
Didn't even realize that.
Oh.
Where do you guys go?
Oh
Where
my
everybody had
god.
1,600 experience that wasn't applied to them. I don't know if that helps anybody out to getting leveled.
Not me.
Nope.
Actually, it does with Valentino.
Uh-oh.
Steve? Witchcraft?
Yep.
40k.
Okay, perfect. Let me just double
Unless
check.
that puts you at level 7.
Nope.
Okay.
It puts me one below. I think it's exactly what I need to be level 6. What I need though before I can do the character in yours is there are no classes or spells or kits or anything like that. I can't, there's nothing coming up.
You have to load them. And what kit are you planning to use?
Academian. It's a normal mage kit. There's no no disadvantages, no advantages. It's just run of the mill.
That's fine. You have to go into modules and load those.
There's nothing
things.
in modules. Oh, activate. Okay. So I need
No.
barbarian. Of course, got to have barbarian. Bard. Need that. I need dwarf.
Yeah,
I need all that. I need all of them. Now, come on, dude. Where are you at? Don't tell me it's the last.
Just type
one.
search.
It's the last one. I got
Wizard.
it. Complete wizard. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. I think that's it. And I need to play its
Because
handbook.
I would really like to go with your plan to run the mage.
Yep. Well, it was a good plan. It took me a while to figure it out, and I thought, well,
Because you guys are going to need a mage.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And then Hearn can
Okay,
go
so
breed.
do his stuff. Yep. His new family of druids. Okay, so classes. There you go. Okay, let me get my character sheet.
All right, so everybody else needs to figure out how to restock and what you guys want to plan to take. You do have a wagon as a party. Yeah, that's Thodan's, the one who is the maintainer of it. And then you also need to figure out what's going on with Thodan, because Thodan right now is currently figuring out what he needs to do to atone to become back into the good graces of why do I not remember who Thodan's deity is off the top of my head? Abathor. No, Palor.
Yep, Halo, God of Light, or the Sun, or whatever his name is.
So he has been going to be spending his time there. I'm sure that Valentino is probably going to want to find some tutelage in order to increase his skills and put everything together to actually make himself a better thief. Nobody
So-
else is at that point where they can. Is that correct?
Nope.
Eli? No. Ways to go.
Okay, so
Thodan, maybe. We'll see the Thodan. Thodan's gonna get a boost once he atones.
okay, so I already know that. All he does, he gets a bonus of 10% when he starts. Okay, so
Oh, Michael Graves
think-
can level up.
What? I didn't see
I
that.
think you.
Nope.
I can't add in experience to the. Let me see if I'm doing it right. What's changed? You
have a
might need
name
to
on
add
that
it
guy?
in. Yep.
Jarlath?
hmm There you go.
You
So I
get
just click the apply.
you hold on. You get that 10%. Yes.
Yep. Because I haven't added the stats in yet, but yeah, he's got 17 intelligence. So he gets 10. Perfect. So do I click that apply button to
I
make
already
him
did.
level?
Yes.
Okay.
And okay, so before you do this, ones I don't. I allow ones to be re-rolled.
Ones? What do you mean? Oh, in the dice roller?
Yeah.
Let me just check. See if
It's the only exception that I make.
Okay, low.
If you
no,
re-roll a
didn't roll
1
any.
and it comes up
Did-
a 1, you're stuck with a 1.
Didn't get it because what it did is it took away the 4 ones that I wrote. So I have no
4
ones.
ones that you rolled.
Mhm.
What? What the hell are you talking about? What are you? What?
If you look on the dice roller. Oh, you mean for hit points?
Yes, hit points. Only
Oh.
hit points. A 1 is a re-roll. If it rolls a 1 the second time, you're stuck with it.
Okay.
And I also need you to roll a 3d6 in Fantasy Grounds. Because that's going to be your comeliness.
10. That's average.
Yep.
Okay, so that goes to a 10. That goes to a 17. Let me.
All right. Michael,
Yeah.
you're kind of the de facto leader.
Oh no! What are
Organizer.
you thinking about that? Okay.
I
All
think
right. Then what do we?
just so recollection's sake, I think you guys needed to go talk to. I don't remember. Did you guys have everything said and done when you last met with Crispin?
Yep.
So you were satisfied with that conversation and are ready to move on and do your thing.
Yep. Well, pretty much the only thing that we left out was getting our rations and everything, and all just our typical wear and tear stuff, and heading out pretty much. And we were planning on trying to figure out what was going on with the caravan. So we were planning on heading out there. That was about it.
So if you look at the tab on the party sheet with BOH, the bottommost tab, that should list the wagon and what's on the wagon. So you can use that as a guide point as to what the party already has as far as rations go.
I didn't see rations.
You have 55 days of rations.
Holy shit. Oh, every time. Looks like everybody's trying to look at it. It just keeps on rolling up and down and stuff.
Okay, Scoot, I think you need to change his level. It won't. It's not doing anything. It doesn't do anything. Because you typed it in, you didn't let me click the apply button, so I don't think it's going to level my character for me.
Yeah, all you gotta do is click that plus next to level.
Oh, the little plus sign?
Yeah. So if you click
Okay,
that,
so I've done that. Yep, I have. Okay, add level.
just add one level at a time.
Yep.
There you go. And what did that give you? Wow, you got max hit points on that.
I'm doing good. Do you want me to do another level?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
just one at a time, and let's just watch the hit points.
Oh, that's pretty good. Next level. Bam. Oh, that was a 1. Because he gets +1 for his constitution. So the last 2 rolls were both 1s.
Alright, so I need you to just roll a 1d4.
Alright, this is for level 3, which would have been another perfect score, so that would have put me on 12.
Hold on.
Now the...
Hold
Okay.
on. Just
Okay.
bear with me. So you rolled a 1. And this time you rolled a 4, so that gives you 3 more hit points.
Yep. 4 more hit points, I get +1 for con.
Nope, 3, because 1 is already added to it. So I just...
Oh,
add
okay,
3.
okay.
It's the difference between the 1 and the 4. Okay, now roll that 4 again.
Still a 1, so it's 2, so
You're
it'll
doomed
be...
to a 1 on that one.
Yep, so that goes to 14, I think, instead of 12.
15.
15? Cool.
Mhm.
Alright, next level. Bam. Oh, that's a really good score. That was a 3. That's nice. And then last level. Bam. Perfect. Hey,
All
that's
right.
actually pretty... That's pretty good hit points considering what he is.
Yeah.
Still gets killed 1 hit, so now I just gotta do... It's true.
Totally
Okay,
true.
so I get... Alright, so where do these go? Ooh. So, oh, get a pen. Where'd you go, pen? Here.
All right. So...
Yep. Okay, get rid of that for the minute. Skills, I can put my skills from the other one in. So it's, I get 2 and, yep, man, that was good. That already worked out.
Unfortunately, there's really not a lot we can do without Matt being here.
Nope.
Because what Matt's going to need is... Yeah.
Okay, start with a dagger, and now I'm high enough level to get it. I can have quarterstaff. There's my 2 weapon proficiencies. Woo!
Yeah. Matt not being here is kind of making this extremely difficult.
Yeah.
Because he has... And I don't want to start it without telling him what he needs to know so that he can discuss that with the party
Okay.
to figure out what
Well,
the next steps are.
I mean, if we need to make it short tonight, I mean, it's fine with me right now. Haven't really gotten anywhere as it is, you know.
Just short is an understatement.
Say what?
Rat said if we're going to make it short, and I said short's an understatement. If we're going to,
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like we're at this, it's like purgatory. We're in purgatory right now. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, what? Because there's a few things that are dependent on certain characters being here before the party can make the decision as to what they're going to do.
Okay.
And we can't walk it back once the decision is made. And I feel bad for everybody because it's
Okay, that was one. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, they both
but as
came.
it stands, next session Matt should be here. He will know ahead of the session as to what his requirements are. So that once we do get in, we will easily be able to just go and do the choice of what the party decides.
Alright. I guess that's it for today. Well, was there? I mean,
Well, I would say this, that I would
more with the. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I might as well build up more with Witchcraft's character. You know, if he needs any more work on it or anything, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're concentrating on, kind of getting that ball into play.
Yeah.
So that this character can get introduced into the party.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be fully ready to go as well. That's really, I'd say that.
Yeah, I got you.
Crack and Michael, if there's any equipment stuff that you guys need to get for an excursion, I'd say that probably use that time right now to do it.
I mean, the only thing I need is rations and pretty much repair for my gear. And how much would that cost for repair?
Oh, you're $90 gold.
90 gold.
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a few days of work on your armor and stuff. It's
Let me see.
I mean, you could go with the cheap fix.
I mean, let me see how much gold I got. I don't even see it every time I look around for my stuff. I'll see it. Oh yeah. All I have is 46 gold, so.
There's no way.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
He's a paladin. He's been giving it away. Just like Kern. Kern's been giving
Yeah,
away.
I had to give some to the church after they what's it called? You know, when I went to town and talked to them and stuff, you know. It's as a tribute. So basically, that was like where that went. We have 46 and 7 copper. I don't think we made any money since I've been here for anything.
Hey, you guys didn't get a money loot out of this place. That's right.
No. Yeah, we haven't got any money. Period.
So you have an O. I owe you.
Yeah. Holy crap. Wait, isn't it part of the Oh wait, no, that's the other.
No, go ahead.
What was the main guy's name that's hiring us to go? I think it's Crispin though. Yeah,
it
so
is.
it's not.
Yep.
It's not the. Yeah, so he's not. Oh, can't we put that as under expenses for the what's it called? To the go find the wagon and stuff. I mean, not the wagon, but the
As part of outfitting
uh,
costs?
yeah.
That sounds like a reasonable request. You'd have to bring it up with Crispin.
Yep.
So do you take that to Crispin as a
Yep,
request?
I'll take it. I'll take it as a request. Hey there, Mr. Crispin. How are you doing over there? It seems as though my armor has seen some better days. And it'll help us get... I mean, having working armor would definitely help us find this here, whatever, this wagon that we're looking for.
Yeah, Crispin agrees that any repair expenses and outfitting expenses, well, actually any outfitting needs, any repair expenses can be done by the blacksmiths in the employ of the city itself, within the confines of the Citadel area. Blacksmiths will take care of them at no charge for the party. If you need any outfitting needs, they'll pull from their reserves as well.
Wow.
Within reason.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's time for to upgrade the armor now. Never mind. Alright.
And he shows you an old rusted out suits of chainmail that if you want to take those, you're welcome to them.
Oh, yeah, quite alright. You can keep that hanging on your wall if you please. There's some mighty nice decorations there.
I'm guessing Grack has no real needs, as he already outfitted himself.
Yep.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah, how much would it be for, I got some, let me see, where's my ration stuff at?
So the party has an
Rations.
accumulated store of 55 rations.
Okay.
So that roughly, for the party of the size that you are right now, is what, 6 members? Just on the wagon, that's roughly 9 days of food.
Okay, well that should be good for us to get to the next place. But if we carry more food from here, we won't have to spend as much at the next places, you know? Just food for thought. Since Crispin's so generously decided to fill our bellies as well as our clothing.
At least you get some horses while you're at it. And
I mean,
of course,
I
maybe
already got one.
the grain and everything in the wagon to feed the horses.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom. Well, I guess that's it then.
So you guys probably should transfer that stuff from, so grains and stuff like that, put that on the wagon.
Grack is not in the party sheet. I don't see him in there.
Grack is not in the party sheet? Yeah, he is.
He's in a watch order.
Eagle Eye, Grack, Hearn, Graves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Latino. Let's say, wait. He better be in there.
And maybe because I don't see him under the tab for the BOH. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit. Yeah, that's cold storage. So
Yeah, who's the Steven character?
Yeah, what the... Why? Yeah, we can do away with Kawana from here.
Oh my God, Eagle Eye's making some mad money there. Look at that.
This is all the money that is back in Kendall Keep.
Oh.
I'm telling you, the party is
Oh,
financially
shit.
set in Kendall Keep.
Oh, I don't think I've even been in the Candle Keep, have I? With my
Not
character?
as this character, no.
Yeah, yeah.
And oh, what'd I do? What is it? Froze. There we go. Yeah. What the hell? So Steven, that is not Steven. We need Michael Graves there. There we go. And Grack is the other one.
Might as well put Jarleth in there too.
Yeah. You guys don't have anything in cold storage.
Nope.
All right. And I think in the there's a lot of other stuff down in the apartment that the party has, the building that the party has in the keep itself, which is not listed on the party sheet. Jarlith, how's it going?
Getting there.
So, Michael, are you taking care of stocking the feed and things necessary for the livestock on the wagon? Do you know how to do that?
Wait, who? What?
Michael Graves.
Oh, yeah.
Rat.
Yep, yep. I mean, inventory, party sheets. Just have to,
Who does not
add it
have
from
a...
the-
Crack, you have a mount, correct?
Yes, I have a pony. Yep.
I think everybody has a mount.
Yeah, I got a mount too.
Yeah. Yep. Except Hearn.
Yeah, that's true.
Thodan also has a pony. And Valentino, gotta get him on before the next session to level up his character.
Yep.
And he does not have a mount. So he will be riding a pony. Unless he wants to walk or ride on the wagon. His call.
That's
Alright.
a large dog.
A large dog. What?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to do once. That you remember? A while
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this.